When they say energy is contagious, know that some artworks are better than other artworks, not because of exactly the way it's made, more like because art isn't supposed to be ever understood. Like when I make art, I look back at it and I see different things every time I look back at it, because as a visual creator, I try my best not to identify with what I am creating as a source of my inspiration, because I know I will compete myself to the point where I go mad. Um, I know it's not safe for an artist to say that they're mad. I mean, obviously it's a label. You're not. No one is really mad until they truly hit rock bottom and they have no help. But the realistic way to help someone who knows that their art is valuable to them is like by like not attaching to the outcome, rather uh, leaving that flow state as it is, because you can never really know how good your art is until you experiment. I'm saying this with an open heart, because sometimes I made amazing artworks without actually being attached to the artwork. It's like you can say, sure, art is a skill. You can say art has a vibrational match to someone who's skilled with it, but I don't really necessarily think anyone cannot be an artist. Like I could wake up and make my art like amazing one day simply because I'm in that flow state, right? So you gotta really know to what you flow with, to like how does the flow become better and better over time. Um, my art is improvisational, though I have so-called learned art with all the classes and the pointless lectures about how art should be. A good artist should know how to accept stillness when he's making art. Um, though obviously making art when you're on drugs or like high off music can be fun. You should learn how to make that same art without listening, without using a source of inspiration, and you should still be able to flow. That being said, to any of the artists out there, you don't have to be depressed. You don't have to go through anything. Just be true to yourself and keep improving, and know that less is more for an artist. If you try to do more, you will not know how much you may lose by just being simple. Sometimes the most more simpler artworks I made were the better ones that I loved or fell in love with, because you can't know. As an artist, you're never supposed to know how good an artwork might come out, and putting a price on it is the first way to cheat yourself into death. I mean, I don't think any artist should ever be worried about if the money it makes, but obviously art is a business as well. But that's one thing that I've always been not struggling with, but I hated the idea that an artwork can be given a price. I mean, perhaps it can, so be it, but you know, um, to make art for the beauty of the moment is how I've made my art. And yeah, you don't have to choose depression, you don't have to choose suffering if you are an artist. Just follow your heart, follow what feels right, and be ready to constantly be in that flow state. Skills are effortless when you know that you move with righteousness. So, that being said, peace.